Hi everyone, it's Mary with a passion for paper. Welcome to my channel, and I hope that you will be able to do some crafting with me today. I am working on my design team project for Losmimisarmoire, and I'm using the kit Spring, Easter, and Mother's Love, and I will link the kits below. This is my second video. I have another one just posted about a week ago when I was first starting this journal, and since then I've had the chance to make a few more things. These beautiful envelopes are a part of Losmimisarmoire's kit, and you can just cut them out and glue these two sides and you have this lovely little envelope. And I'm going to be adding more things to these, but I just put in a coffee dyed index card to get started here, and made some of these cute little tags, and I'm going to hole punch that. But I went ahead and put some vintage French book page on the back, so I thought that would be fun. These are also from the kit. Love the colors. They all complement each other so nicely. And then here is the journal, and I just want to craft and put some of these things in the journal, and let's take a look. So I have a variety of coffee and tea dyed papers, as well as some original French ephemera, and this is a beautiful avocado dyed paper. And I do sell these packs in my shop. I printed these beautiful flowers. This is from one of the kits, and I've just printed it on this lovely vintage green graph paper. Really enjoy working with these kits. They're so pretty with all of the spring images, the little birds. I love the pinks too. So here's a beautiful pink color on this, and I backed it with some coffee and tea dyed index card. So I think this would be nice here. So it's kind of similar to the coloring on that page, but I love this pink rose here. Could even bring it up a bit. It's a nice sturdy feel to this because I backed it with the index card. So I think I'm going to go ahead and turn that into a tuck spot. And I'm using my art glitter glue here. Just have a pin stuck in the top. Pull that out and see if I can just get some glue going down the side here. And just kind of eyeball that. I'm just putting it on the section here, and then I can tuck things in. So I hope everyone's doing well today. Just so excited to have some time to do some crafting. This is another page from the kit, and I also backed that onto some coffee dyed cardstock. I don't want to press too many things in there right now until that glue dries, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that. Press it in here too, and let's see how we're doing. Have some French authentic book page. I like this lined paper for writing. Some tissue paper, and this is another beautiful page from the kit. And I love double-sided printing these. So we have that lovely thing over there as well. And then this is a beautiful white acrylic flower. White acrylic paint that I used a stencil to put on. Thinking that might be nice to hang over the top. Of these cute little tiny Tim Holtz paper clips. And that way we have an envelope tucked there. Beautiful coffee stain on the pattern paper, and this is really pretty. I don't really want to cover that up. I love the way these eco dyeing papers look with all the different shades of coloring. Now maybe I could put something here. I don't know. Look at those fun chickens. And then we have another page from the kit here, some French dictionary page. Again, beautiful avocado dyed paper. Loving that. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at the color here and here. It's just so pretty. Ooh, maybe I'll put a little clip on there. That's also beautiful color. Love these colors for spring. Beautiful imagery there. I think in here I'll do a little pocket. Now, I really wanted, oh yeah, a pocket that I could stuff with these adorable little cards. So why don't we find something to make a pocket with? And I'm just gonna grab my hole punch, cut these out, and these are so fun because they're tiny little size. You could even put them on a gift tag and handwrite someone's name to, from. I have some sari silk here. I'm just going to cut a little piece off of this for the tags. See where my scissors are. Okay. And we'll make a couple of cute little things here. The sari silk is so lovely. I bought it from an Etsy shop a while ago, and I've been dyeing it. This one is not dyed, obviously it's white still, but I have also done some coffee dye and some avocado dyed sari silk. Came out really nice too. I also have some sari silk that's slightly different consistency that I purchased from that same shop, and it does look pretty nice with this coloring. So I think I'll take a little piece of this, put it there. And then we'll make a little pocket to put these little cards in. All right, let's see. So this would go nice on here. I think we'll save these for a different page. This might go nicely here. also some of that kind of color. Maybe I'll take one more of this one. Just has plain coffee dyed paper on the back. So that's kind of nice to mix it up a little because these have the French book page on the back. So that would be a lovely little mix. Alrighty. And looking for some embossed paper. Now this is pretty. Love this. And I think I could do a little pocket with this. Yeah, I want it to be not very deep because I want these to hang out. So I'm just going to tear piece here, and then we'll just glue this in here. Oh, should have cut that off first, I think. Just gonna kind of go like that. See if I can get the glue in the right spot. So I have to share my embossing trick. If you do not have an embossing machine, I don't either. I emboss paper with, I do have the embossing folders. I purchased those, and then I just spray it with coffee or avocado dye, whichever one I'm using. And then I roll it with a rolling pin. Put it in the folder while it's wet. Press I have a heavy marble rolling pin, and I just roll it across there. I saw the hack on Instagram. Love it. Such a practical, fun thing. I keep meaning to do a video about it because I want to share the process with others who don't have the big embossing machines and plates and all that stuff, to show how you can actually do it without that. So I need to do that. It's on my list. Look at how adorable these are. They're so cute. Just go right in there, and lovely. A little Easter fun. Springtime. Beautiful. Embossing there. Hopefully you can see that. It's so pretty. I love it. Okay. And then on this page, this is from my own stash. I have this original, and I just made a copy of it on some tea and coffee dyed paper. I made a belly band here the other day. I just see what could fit in there. This might be too tall to fit. Kind of like that. And then more of this beautiful avocado dyed paper. Let's see if one of these glassine bags would fit, and it does. So you can see this glassine bag has been avocado dyed and embossed. Beautiful. It's just so lovely. So I might want to put that there. I have two of them, so let's see which one would look better. This one's a lighter color, also embossed, and also avocado dyed. kind of think that one looks better. And then we'll have a whole nice big area to put things. Oh, this might look good in there. Let's see. This is a really nice sturdy card. I put on some vintage authentic book page and then a piece from her kit. This one here, the birds, that's so pretty. I'm gonna put something more in there behind that, but that's a good start. And I'm gonna tuck one of these cards in here. Looks nice with the avocado dyed paper. This is from a different kit. I will link this kit below as well. I like the way the flowers and the beautiful script look together. And then I want to add this. So I just put this together today. This is some craft paper. And then this was a couple more. This one doesn't have anything on the back yet. Punch the hole out. And then I have a little blank vintage vocabulary card you could write on. This is from the kit. This is some beautiful artist paper. Made a little tuck spot here. And some lace. It's coffee dyed lace. And then I just want to kind of rip this down to size. So I'm going to take off some of the bottom here. This is one of my more grungy pieces. I have coffee and tea dyed papers going all the time. And just want to rip off a little bit from here as well, so that all of the papers are different. No two are exactly the same. So in that sense, it just brings an even more custom look to every journal. And I love that about the coffee and tea dyeing. Just going to tear a little bit off the top as well, because I love the hand-torn edges mixed in with the straight edges. I think it's such a nice mix of looks. So we'll do that. I'm thinking of putting it right here. So let's just add these. And then we'll have love all the mixture of different textures and weights of the papers. This can have something go back here. I'll make sure we get to see that beautiful flower, so I'll put it that way. This is some authentic ledger paper. I also sell these authentic ledger papers in my Etsy shop, which I will also link below. Here's some authentic vintage music sheet. This is authentic vintage ephemera paper from France that I purchased from Morrisita. And I want to put something in the center. I'm thinking one of these avocado dyed papers would look lovely in the center spread. And I love that kind of surrounded with the French exercise book right around here. So a lot of times I just like to eyeball things instead of measuring them. That's one of the appeals to me of working with junk journals. They don't have to be exact. And I love the little rusty holes there. You can see it's so old. I think it's from the 30s. But yeah, that looks lovely. And just going to, I love these little squares. Hopefully you can see that. The paper has these beautiful little squares, and it came out of like cahier. What is that? An exercise book. I think you call it a cahier. I have been practicing my French again on Duolingo and enjoying it so much. I took French back in college, but that was a long time ago, so I lost a lot, but really enjoying participating with the Duolingo. Here's a pretty coffee dyed paper that I had Paris on a stencil, some butterflies. I was just thinking this might be fun to put in here. I'll mix it up. I like to have all different, I like that it's ripped there, all different shapes and sizes of papers, and it's just different textures, and I think that really adds to the journal. I think this is so pretty. Hope. And that's a page from the kit as well. So pretty. I think this might be good with a side pocket. Now, I've got a couple different options here. This is pretty. I think it might be a little too dark for this side. This is also beautiful embossed avocado dyed paper. Kind of like that. Okay, so if I'm going to go ahead and make a corner pocket, what we'll do is I'm looking for my tearing ruler. Here it is. And that way I can tear this. And this. And we can glue this in here. I just want to tear it a bit so it's a little like this shape. See how that looks. Oh, that's pretty. Just gonna take a little bit more off here. Yeah, like that. Now I think I might need to, oh, I thought I might need to trim that. Maybe not. Yeah, it looks like it needs a little tiny trim, but maybe not. Let's just put it down and see where we're at. So just gluing sides, the bottom. We'll have a lovely little pocket. Tell you, this avocado dyed paper is so beautiful. It's like a bubblegum pink or a ballerina pink. It's so soft, so romantic and feminine, and it fits right in with the Easter vibe and the Mother's Day aesthetic. So I'm glad I have some of this left. I do need to make another batch soon. I tend to make very large batches, and I also do sell the avocado dyed paper in my shop. I can't remember if I have some now or if it's sold out. I do keep replenishing it every so often. So if it is sold out, check back. That looks nice. And maybe we could put this there too. Although I kind of wanted to see that. Maybe something like that would be better. There. Ooh, I like that. So beautiful. Yay. It's just something about these ancient looks with the coffee and tea dyed paper. And then this beautiful embossed avocado dyed paper on more avocado dyed paper. This is a palest pink. And then I have this nice little scrap. I could even do something like that. I think that's too close. I also want to put this in here. This is a really cute little pocket here with these. These are double-sided tags. Really nice. I'll tuck those in here. And this is a really lovely, sturdy journal card. I might put something right there, kind of like that. I tell you, when you have a lot of stuff sitting around your desk, it's so handy. You can just use it for making your pockets. See, I like the way that looks. And tuck that right in there. I think that would look great. Gonna get my tearing ruler. And working with the back always is helpful to just get the exact size down. So there, I sized it, and now I'm just going to double check it and glue it down. See this beautiful edge? This, it looks like it's been inked, but it hasn't. And I achieved that by ripping the paper first and then putting it in to the coffee tea dye bath. It's so lovely. And I don't do it on all of them, but it is really nice to have that on some of them. Just rip the paper first, then put it into the coffee tea dye bath to soak for a bit. And then pull it out and let it dry. Another way to get that edge even more pronounced is by hanging it upside down. And then the coffee and tea will drip down to sit on that edge, and it makes it even more pronounced, which is really what's happening here. It just looks so good. I love it. And that came out so nice. Okay. Beautiful. This is the back of that lovely little invoice. This is a really beautiful page from the kit. Love that. Just gorgeous. And it's very nice. More avocado dyed paper. As you can see, there's just such a nice variety of images in this kit, and they work so well with both the coffee and tea dyed paper and the avocado dyed paper. This needs a little something. Something something like that. And maybe tuck something in here. Let's do that. That's a beautiful image from the kit. Love that. See, now that's pretty. I feel like something. Also go here because it looks really nice with this avocado dyed paper in the background. Here. Love it. Okay. So we did well. We got just about all of that ephemera in here. I think this is a scrap. This and this are the only two pieces left. Fabulous. Could almost put those together. My fingers are starting to feel gluey. Let's see if we want something like this. I just think this is so pretty. Obviously, we can't make a pocket that deep when I have these cute little tiny cards. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, I think that's really nice. Let's do that. So we're going to turn it to the back side. See how deep to go. So the pocket's here. So you would see both of them above that. You'll lower it just to here. Just be sure that I'm right on the edge there. Okay. Now this embossing folder was deeper, so the like it makes a deeper rivet into the paper. So that's always a little trickier to work with. You can see maybe like how it's so 3D, like wow, it's really deep, but it's just a beautiful, beautiful paper pattern on that embossing. So now see, this has a beautiful edge. I'm gonna, oh, I don't know if I have my ink pad here. I can ink that later. I just want to glue it down because that's going to be so pretty. I'm going to let these hang down, so I'm going to glue it just a little bit up from there. So we'll do the sides, and then I'm going to go across the bottom in a line. Try to get it down into all those crevices, nooks and crannies. I'm doing it a line pretty straight across, not going down to this part because I'm going to let that hang below. This is so tricky. I usually just kind of wing it. we go. Make sure I press it down really well because this embossing is so high up off the page. Oh, that is so nice. Love it. Look at that. That is a great spot to end our crafting time today. I have some more things I need to go take care of, but I wanted to work in this journal today. I'm so excited that we were able to craft along a bit together, and I will hopefully be back soon with my progress. I'm going to keep working on it a little bit each day and let you know where we are next time. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.